Solomon said, meaningless, meaningless, everything is meaningless. What does a man gain from all this labor at which he toils under the sun? What is life all about? Is life all about having the best job and being able to buy everything that you wanted? Is it traveling to different places and exploring different things? Have you ever thought sometimes what is your life all about? Now, don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that these are wrong. In fact, we have to work to have food on our table. But have you ever wondered at times, is this all life can be? Now, let's look what Solomon said in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4 to 9. I accomplished great things. I built myself houses and planted vineyards. I planted gardens and orchards with all kinds of fruits in them. I dug ponds to irrigate them. I bought many slaves, and there were slaves born in my household. I owned more livestock than anyone else who had ever lived in Jerusalem. I also piled up silver and gold from the royal treasuries of the lands I ruled. Men and women sang to entertain me, and I had all the women a man could want. Yes, I was greater than anyone else who had ever lived in Jerusalem, and my wisdom never failed me. Solomon had accomplished much in his life, but surprisingly, why did he say everything is meaningless? And then he said in verse 24 to 26, a man can do nothing better than to eat and drink and find satisfaction in his work. This too, I see, is from the hand of God, for without him, who can eat or find enjoyment? To the man who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge, and happiness. But to the sinner, he gives the task of gathering and storing up wealth to hand over to the one who pleases God. Then in chapter 5, verse 19 to 20, moreover, when God gives any man wealth and possessions and enables him to enjoy them, to accept his lot and be happy in his work, this is a gift of God. He seldom reflects on the days of his life because God keeps him occupied with gladness of heart. If God allows you to enjoy your life, this itself is a gift from God. Then chapter 6, verse 2, God gives a man wealth, possession, and honor so that he lacks nothing his heart desires. But God does not enable him to enjoy them, and a stranger enjoys them instead. You might not be the richest or the most accomplished person in the world, but has God allowed you to enjoy your life? Has He given you the gladness of heart? Are you happy and content with where you are right now? Only when we see life as a gift from God that we find its meaning. Then Solomon concluded, fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So what's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is the discovery and the enjoyment of God. There's no greater purpose or meaning than this. So keep seeking God, keep knowing Him and fear Him, because at the end, what matters is not about how much money we earned, how big our house we built, or how many awards we receive. But at the end, it will be about, did you know God and lived a life that pleased Him? God bless you.